I wasn't going to make this video, but I've been sitting on this information for about 2 weeks, waiting for these other channels that cover the alpha male self-help Andrew Tate ripoff genre to find and post this, but unfortunately it would turn out that none of these channels actually do their own research, and they all just wait for John Bravo Films to post the information, and then they all fight over the crumbs. I swear, it's as if nobody in the sphere besides John Bravo has a Google search bar, and they all act like John is some kind of wizard for finding this information online. They all could have given you this information weeks ago, but instead they are too busy infighting with each other over who is the most original and who is the least lame, and since John Bravo himself didn't post this information yet, looks like I'll have to be the one to do it. So who am I talking about? Who do I have information on? That would be one Ben Mordehai Azoulay, who calls himself king. If you don't know who Ben is, consider yourself lucky for avoiding this side of the internet, because Ben is basically a ripoff of several fake alpha male influencers rolled into one. He even tried to copy Liver King for a second with this raw meat diet, but gave up on that pretty quickly. But most of his persona appears to be based around Andrew Tate, if not Steven Seagal. He appears to have botted his following to around 500,000 each on Instagram and YouTube, and I only say that based on the views this guy gets. A channel with 500,000 subs should be getting way more views per video than what Ben is getting right now. The only reason Ben became noteworthy at all is purely on the strength of the scent of his own bullshit. The bullshit stank so hard that even Moist Critical, king of slop content, noticed. Ben lies constantly about his backstory, trying to make himself sound like he lived an action movie hero's life, when in reality, he's a grapist and abuser of women, as revealed by John Bravo Films. Nothing against old Johnny Boy, but it seems he wants to drip feed the information about Ben to the community to build up views, which is fine usually when it comes to these types of dudes, but we're dealing with a grapist and a danger to the community that is actively trying to use this negative attention he is getting to further scam the less intelligent among us. And the information needs to be available sooner rather than later, if not in the name of harm reduction alone. Before I drop this info, however, I want to first say that I don't want anybody kissing my ass and thinking I'm special for finding this shit out. I'm just a dude on the internet. Anybody can do what I did. Just Google the guy. I found all this shit for free. I didn't have to hire a lawyer or spend days scouring 150-page court records. This is all surface level information that is available to anybody with internet search capabilities. So now that you are aware of that, maybe you guys can quit your infighting and quit waiting for John Bravo to do all your work and get to doing your own research, because the shit I'm about to reveal isn't even half of it. So, knowing Ben Mordehai Azoulay lives in California, I decided to do a quick Google search on Ben Azoulay in California. One of the first things that pops up is the court records regarding Hillary K versus Ben Azoulay et al. That would be the grape case that Johnny found. Beyond that, we have results from localcrimenews.com, an invaluable resource when looking up pizza chits and criminals in the California justice system. Well, would you look at that? 4 separate charges spanning from 2008 to the current year. Before we dig in, I would like to note that these were arrests and not crimes he was convicted in court for. I don't know the outcome of all of these charges, but they were charges nonetheless laid against him. In 2008, we have him charged with grape of an intoxicated person. This would be the first arrest publicly available at age 18, but we now know from those court records that Ben and his brother Dylan have a previous record of doing this with underage girls before this. Next, we have him arrested for assault with a deadly weapon or assault with force likely to produce great bodily injury in 2013. I also have no further details on this. Maybe this charge is related to the time he beat up the 30 guys or whatever in the Chinese restaurant or whatever the fuck that was. But I doubt it. Maybe John Bravo's lawyer can find out for us, as I am broke and don't have the liquid like that to throw around and get the paperwork. Then we have the totally unimpressive and stupid crime of defrauding an innkeeper in the year 2014. From what I understand, this charge can happen a number of ways. He either checked into a hotel with a stolen credit card or something like that, a false ID, or he tried to pretend he was already a guest at a hotel in order to use their amenities or something along those lines. And last but not least, we have the disgusting crime of caretaker theft of an elder adult over $400 and contracting without a license in the year 2019. Who was the elder adult in that case, I wonder? Very interesting. Another interesting thing to note, it would appear that David Azoulay, Ben's father, has sued Ben and his mother and two other people in relation to fraud/breach of contract in 2018 after he dissolved his marriage with Rachel. If you were to ask David today, I'm sure he would have preferred it if he had never met Rachel at all and have never raised two grapists for children who will never make their father proud of them. Before Ben built this fake persona online, he was trying really hard to become a literal action movie hero, but after seeing these clips, it's not hard to imagine why he has taken this route to fame. Again, I'm not sure why I'm the only one to have found these clips because they're funny as hell and easy to find if you guys would just do the damn work.
Hey brother, you gonna buy that stuff?
You sure you can handle some more of that stuff?
I got the cash.
No, this some serious shit, right? I didn't do nothing. She almost died in my house. Who the hell are you?
We're on the same team.
This is my battle and you're gonna stay out of this. We have a war going on between Uzi Cohen and Elena Ivanova.
We have a big problem.
Show me.
Uzi Cohen.
Snaky fella, aren't you? You're evil, brought evil out of me. You're gonna tell me everything?
Hey guys, Ben Azoulay over here with the 11 Talent Agency. I'm based in Los Angeles, California. My hair is brown, my eyes are hazel, and I'm 5 foot 11 inches. Today I'll be playing the role of Brooks, and this is my take.
Hanging in there okay, Brooksy?
Yeah, Plant, I'm fine.
Yeah, you look like crap, man.
You've had PTSD training, right?
Yes, man. Jeez.
I suffer from anxiety attacks. I can't control when they're coming and when they're going. You know, they sometimes just sneak up on me.
Yeah, I know I have something else that sneaks up on you. Enemy troops.
I'm aware, Malloy.
Man, if you spaz out and cost someone their life, I won't let it slide.
I'm
Brooks,
good, sir.
Have the other men given you any...
Everything's 5 by 5, Commander.
What happened in Yemen? I hope you know there was nothing you could...
I know, I'm fine, Commander. I'm here to be your tech expert and lead tactician, and that's exactly what I'm going to be.
Alright, soldier. Hey, anyone gives you any issues, you send them to me.
Won't be any issues, sir. Let's kick the tires. I think I found the reason all the lights are still on, Sergeant. Carter, those green energy signatures we saw outside.
You got more of them.
Not just that, they're vibrant. They look like they were just made, or maybe still being made. Folk!
Brooks.
She's dead.
Steady, Brooks, steady. You see anything?
Nothing.
On my mark, reverse downstairs. We'll regroup with the others. Stay close. I don't wanna...
Carter! No! No!
Brooks!
We're under attack, Cap. Carter and Folk are down. We tried to raise you, but radio seems scrambled somehow.
Who engaged?
I don't know. It looked like enemy troops. All black armor, bulletproof jacket. I unloaded on them like at point blank range and nothing happened. They didn't even flinch.
Everybody get ready. We're in the...
Get back! Those are the things that blew Malloy away. They blur completely apart. Don't get near them. Don't let them touch you.
In summation, I think it has been proven beyond shadow of a doubt that Ben is a scumbag at the very least and a dangerous psychopathic monster at best. He has proven he is willing to lie about literally anything he possibly can to get attention, and he has no problem harming innocent people to get what he wants out of them. In all my years on the internet, I have never seen someone so happy to be exposed for such horrific crimes. Most folks who do this kind of shit would have came up with a fake name to go along with a fake backstory and persona, but it's almost like this guy was hoping to be found out, just to drive traffic to his social medias. His reaction has been nothing but gleeful in response to all of this, and he hasn't shown one iota of accountability or remorse for any of the shit he has done to people over the years. As I speak, he is busy trying to convince people that the Matrix is out to get him for quote-unquote helping men. I couldn't find any actual men he has helped, however, just loads of guys from Fiverr that made paid testimonials for his coaching program on his website. So yeah, we're supposed to believe that the Matrix, whatever that fucking means, hopped in a time machine and traveled back in time to when Ben was 18 to plant this girl, who was really an Agent Smith of the Matrix, to accuse him of rape and get him sentenced to only 30 days in jail for doing oral deeds with a minor. The only people I know of that would fall for this story are the mentally ill and children. If he has legitimate supporters at all, they are either children or mentally ill. That is the audience who he is manipulating into giving him money. He is basically the dark side Phil of the alpha manosphere in that regard. To the rest of the alpha content mill out here that constantly talk about this kind of stuff, I really hope you guys quit infighting and pretending that you're special or unique, because you're not. You're all reaction channels fighting over John Bravo's crumbs, and yeah, I suggest you stop it and get some help.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.